What did you wear to the office on the first day of your work? I work in a pretty casual office, but my first day there happened to also be my sister's graduation day, so I was dressed for that. A black satin top. A silver pleated skirt. Black Jadon Dr. Martens and a red bag. I err on the formal side to start with and then dress down according to what I see other people wearing. So basically what I'd wear to an interview. I think in this job I wore a blouse. Black blazer and black trousers. Too much and I was boiling, but I was wearing two short leaves underneath my sweater so I couldn't take it off. I was sweating like crazy. Quite a nice casual dress with boots as I was being taken out for a nice lunch to welcome me. Gray knee body on length dress with black tights and a long coat and boots. I was a 19-year-old student working in real estate. I would go for something more modest as I am Muslim now. Plain black blouse and pants. Tan trench coat. Black Chelsea boots. Also feel like adding that for years I have worn my fave black long sleeve turtleneck for every job interview and it makes me feel so calm and confident. Nice black pants and a plain long sleeve top that came down to my thighs. A scarf and nice shoes, flats. Hair up in a French twist. I then discovered that while my workplace has an official dress code, which I had studied beforehand, it is not enforced for my department and the IT department, since we're back office staff and are never seen by clients or the public. Tights and a hoodie. I work at a fitness venue. The front desk gets really cold and they actually have workplace hoodies for us to wear. It's great and so comfy. Navy blue suit. Light blue button-down shirt. Black shoes. I feel best in this suit, so even though it's a bit more formal than my peers, I wear it to boost confidence. Why are some BIPOC insisting on historical figures to be BIPOC when they were in fact not? And GT, vitriol and aggression and complete disregard for the truth, and you are seeing this aggression you speak of where? Easy there. That need doesn't seem to be coming from BIPOCs as much as it is coming from rich progressives. This is borderline a rant. Not a question. I won't report it. But it seems very biased. Not genuine curiosity. We are more in a time of representation in entertainment than realism. Usually they aren't race-swapping things to be historically accurate, but to give more representation of minorities in film. Actually, a lot of historical figures who were people of color have been whitewashed and made to be white by white people. The biggest example of this is Jesus himself. Do you have any specific examples of supposed white historical figures being turned into a person of color? Odds are they were most likely a person of color. Historical accuracies aren't white hatred. Why don't major soda companies sell variety packs of soda? Is there some major logistical or other reason to not do it? I've been to stores where you could mix. Seems kinda pointless and needlessly expensive to do from the production end. I don't know, but that would be a good idea and would sell a lot more soda since lots of people don't want a massive pack of just one soda, and it'd be way better for parties. There are some that do. I've definitely seen Crush Variety 24 packs. I wish Hot Pockets would do this with the big boxes. There are so many flavors and big box is just one flavor. It moves volume and makes more money. If you need Coke and Sprite, you'll have to buy a case of each. Women who work for a toxic boss, make or female. Why do you stay? I stayed for 4 years working for an incompetent, lazy boss. It was tolerable for that long because I had 3 colleagues who were supportive and together we basically propped up this guy and did our own thing. Then 2 of them left and us remaining 2 started to unravel under the stress and lack of support from our boss. And then one of the replacements was a toxic colleague and of course lazy boss does absolutely nothing about it. We both resigned within a month of each other. For me, I'm sorry to say it took a full-on stress-induced mental breakdown and 3 months off sick to come to the realization I needed to quit. My colleague was smart enough to resign before it got to her that badly, but she saw the writing on the wall. A few reasons. I've been working here for 8 years and have been able to make a name for myself in my industry. Generally, the company takes care of me pretty well. Compensates me fairly. A lot of this has to do with my toxic boss who basically needs me to function daily, read emails to him and explain things like he is a child. He puts in a good word for me with the owner, so I stay. Plus I feel like I grew up here and this toxic job is basically part of me. I would feel lost not being here. I don't qualify for unemployment. Even if I did qualify for it, Therese, no way it could cover my rent because the cost of living where I am is one of the highest in the country. I stuck it out and stayed while also applying to hundreds of jobs a week. I got lucky and got my current job, which is infinitely better, and my boss is the best. It was so hard working under my last boss. And I think it actually traumatized me to a certain extent. My old boss made me cry every day at my desk. But I'm glad that's over now. What general stereotypes don't apply to you? I'm a woman but am great at math and computational sciences. It's what I do for a living. I am not intimidated by this stuff. I see how common it is in my female students and I try to help them get over it. Also, I am bad at managing the later stages of romantic relationships. I'm great at the guy stuff, asking people out, planning dates, romantic gestures, but bad at the woman stuff about measuring when/whether a relationship should go to the next level. Basically, most of my relationships are just a long series of third dates until the guys just give up on me and I am left wondering why we never got serious. That because I'm talkative and confident it means I'm an extrovert. It's very difficult for people to consolidate a talkative reclusive introvert. Still have concerned friends and family doing wellness checks from time to time. Nope. Still not bedridden in depression or trying to kill myself. Yep. Still a recluse, same as I have been this whole time. As soon as I join them, they forget about who I am and think that sociable version is the normal. It never fails. I'm a black chick who loves it when others want to feel my hair, doesn't care if other races use the N-word in the same context that we do, is excited to confirm I'm wearing extensions to anyone who asks, and show them how I did it, was often mocked as a kid for not acting black, is learning Japanese, was raised on retro games and still plays them, will end you in Smash Brothers, Melee or PM, pretty much gets my news from Penguins Zero, yodels, those just kind of scratch the surface. Everything I do is a surprise to some.